everyone, it's Amy from Nail Polish Baby 90 and welcome to today's video. Today we are here with July favourites. I had a few things to say at the start. One is I've noticed I've had a bit of a jump in subscribers, so hello so much and thank you so much to everybody that's subscribed recently and everybody that's subscribing as always. I really appreciate it. You may have noticed that my videos were slightly reduced for July. There was no reason for this other than it was really hot here. I was kind of in between videos where I had a few half swatches, not enough to do everything. So yeah, I just wore a lot of polishes and then I broke 2 nails. So I'm kind of just re-swatching and re-wearing some favourites while my nails grow again. So what we do in these videos is we go through everything that I wore in each month. We start with mainstream, then we go to indies, then we go to re-wears. So let's hop in. I actually was sent some Essies earlier in the month and these were their trend alert shades, so I do have all 3 of them. I didn't do a video on it because it's just 3 polishes from them, but I thought I would just show them here, and they've already been posted onto my Instagram a long time ago. The first one is called Cold Brew Crew. Why do they make these names so hard to pronounce? So this is my first ever Essie Expressie. These are meant to be super fast drying without any like fast dry top coat on it. They are, I'm trying to see how many mil they are. They're 10 mil, so comparing it to a regular Essie, is that the same? Why don't you tell me? No, so a regular Essie is 13.5 mil and the Expressie is 10. So they are taller and thinner, and also I think they're more expensive. So I tried Cold Brew Crew. This is kind of like a poop brown, is kind of the colour that I described it as, and I actually did not want to wear it. I didn't think this was going to be my shade at all. I didn't see this as being on trend. However, on my nails it definitely felt more of a wearable chocolatey brown. Yellow browns are on a really fine line, so they're just, it's really hard to make this kind of colour brown, and like I say, it pulled more chocolatey than it looked in here, so that obviously matched my skin tone really nicely. It took 2 coats to be completely opaque, so no complaints about any of that. I didn't time it or compare it to how like a normal Essie dries. It's got the wide brushing as well, I was just double checking, and I always put fast dry top coat on, so I can't really give you a review of the Expressie part of it, but the colour was fine, better than I thought. And the 2 ones for on trend in their normal formula. The first one is Maximillian Strause. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. This is a grey green. However, on my nails it pulled very grey. I don't wear grey nails a lot, so really out of the on trend colours, clearly I am not on trend. Both of these next 2 had really beautiful formulas. That wide brush really does help. So 2 coats of Maximillian Strause by Essie. And as mentioned, the other 2 coater was Go Ginza. I feel like this is quite an iconic shade, and I just don't know why I don't own it. It's a really nice lavender colour. I really enjoyed this one. Out of the 3 of them, this was my pick. This is the favourite from that trio that I was sent, and again, a beautiful 2 coat formula for such a light white base polish is a big thumbs up from me. So 2 coats of Go Ginza by Essie. We then roll into all of the indies to show you. Should we start UK based? That will be fun. I actually have loads. I have 3 from the UK and 1 from Europe. So let's do those first. The European brand is Miss Sparkle, and this one is Wish Bear. So this is from their Care Bears collection. It is a ton of white base Crellies. This one has kind of like an aqua teal glitter and the yellow in there. I really like these. I've worn another one which you'll see in August favourites already. Basically what happens is sometimes I have too many swatches for the month, so though I wore the other Care Bears one like the 25th of July, you won't see it till next month because it won't be posted on Instagram. So technically these are my polishes that I posted on Instagram in July. Spoiler, behind the scenes that was. I really did like it. It was a 3 coater. It dried down a little bit. Sometimes you get it with Crellies where the glitter stays up and the base dries down, so you do need to put top coat on it, but I put top coat on everything. So 3 coats of Wish Bear by Miss Sparkle, and there is tons of these Care Bear ones to come, so keep an eye out. On to the UK. So the first one we have is a Scottish brand, and this is for your nails only. This is my first one from the brand, and it will not be my last. I really enjoyed this first impression of it, and it's called Parma Violets, and this is from the UK indie box, which theme was Sweet or Candyland, something like that. So this is a white Crelly, and there's a ton of metallic and holographic, like lavender, violet-y glitters in there, making the Parma Violet sweet for all of you that are aware of it. Another 3 coat Crelly, for your nails only, Parma Violets. And all indies will be linked down below. The next UK one is Prism Polish Takodana, and this is from their Star Wars Planets collection, which she released for May the 4th. This was really, really nice. It's kind of your dark blue with your unicorn pea shimmer in there, where it kind of goes from a green to an orange. This, what you're seeing on my nails, is 3. This is one of her polishes where you can do it as, she kind of does them as sister polishes, so you can do it as 1 coat over a cream from her range, or you can just do 3 coats of it and it's a little bit more of a jelly finish. I really liked it in the 3 coats, but obviously if you're somebody that wants it the other way around, you could wear this 1 coat over a navy. Pick your pleasure. So you're seeing 3 coats of Takodana by Prism Polish. A Wikkid polish, and this is Europa, and this is so pretty. It's like a green to blue duochrome, so stunning. Took my breath away, absolutely loved it. I don't know what Europa really means, but to me it kind of just looked like planet Earth to me, where you get the grass and the water. I really enjoyed this one. This was 2 coats, and that was Europa by Wikkid Polish. I'm feeling like I'm picking up the pace a little bit because we have a ton more to talk about, so I hope that's all okay. We have 3 Rogue Lacquers. Say it isn't so. I did not realise we'd had such a Rogue Lacquer month. 3 from Rogue Lacquer. The first one is Blossoming City, and this is Hella Handmade Creations March, so still in the London theme. And this is a beautiful kind of pea green, and then there is rose gold tiny flakes in there. I really love the pinky metallic-y flake in the green, really unusual, really distinct. That was 3 coats of Blossoming City Rogue Lacquer. One more from the London series from Hella Handmade Creations was Big Ben. This is kind of like your dirty, grungy, ugly, pretty colour, where it is a grey base, but then there is some shimmer in there which kind of glows more of a warm orange and a smidge of holographic in there. It's definitely, yeah, like a more of maybe like an autumnal, Halloweeny, dirty, grungy shade. But my July in the UK has been lots of rain, then a jam-packed week of sun. So with my re-wears, you may see where the sun came in, but we had a ton of darker days when I wanted to wear darker polishes, and then I went back to the neons. So 3 coats of Big Ben by Rogue Lacquer. Now that we're nearly 10 minutes in, I'm feeling like I may be on the wonk, but I always have this with my videos because they almost make like an optical illusion that they're on a diagonal, but they're not. It's just the camera angle. I hope I look straight anyway. So this is Out of the Sea by Rogue Lacquer, and this is the first one from her Little Mermaid collection. So London finished, Little Mermaid began. Out of the Sea. Did I say Out of the Sea or did I say Under the Sea? It's Out of the Sea. This is beautiful. The flakies are enormous. It's a like purpley blue base with that strong pink flash there, like opalescent-y pink flakies. The flakies are so big and so dense, it made me very, very happy. Another one, 2 or 3 coats. The 3rd coat possibly wasn't completely necessary just because there's so much flakies in there. I've realised I've kind of turned a corner in my thinking recently, where sometimes when I review polishes I will say kind of what the opacity needs to be for swatch photos. So like even today, the one I'm wearing today, which I want to talk about in a minute, it looks fine in 2. If I was taking swatch photos, would I put a 3rd one on? Yes. People don't get that close up to your nails, I guess, is the reality of things. So with this one, it was 2 coats if you're probably wearing it on every day, but for the purposes of swatch photos, I put 3 on. Does that make sense? Out of the Sea Rogue Lacquer. We have one from a Girly Bits, and this is also a Hella Handmade Creation one, and I'm pretty sure their theme is Canada at the moment, and this is so hard to describe, so hard to capture, where it is the most shifty polish ever, and it kind of goes between green, limey green and pink in the base, and then there's also those flakies in there. It's so all over the place in a really, really great way. This took 3 coats to be completely opaque, and it just would look completely different every time you moved your hands. The base is almost clear. It's a very, very sheer tinted base, but it does build up completely in 3 coats. So that is Chateauesque, I think I said it better the first time. 3 coats, Girly Bits. The last of the new polishes is Honeydukes Haunt by Painted Polish. I was going to say Picture Polish. Painted Polish Honeydukes Haunt. This came out in last September's polish pickup, I want to say. I picked it up because it was a Honeydukes reference, which is Harry Potter, and also I don't own a ton of Painted, and I think they are a really great brand. As I've said earlier, Not a big fan of greys. However, this just came alive for me because it had the cool toned flakies in there. So it was like a double cool attack. It was like the cool grey, and then the flakies mainly go between blue and green, a little bit on the yellow spectrum when they kind of shift. And I thought that double cool element looked really, really good. Sometimes it's good to clash and other times it's good to go the same. So 2 coats of Honeydukes Corn by Painted Polish. We move on to the rewears. So the first one, as I said, we had darker days, and also when I have short nails, I like to wear dark colours. So I did wear Hadley by Zoya. I wore this in 1 coat, but I would need 2 for swatch photos, but for the purposes of just chucking it on for a few days, 1 coat worked beautifully. So that is like a darky, greeny, blue Hadley Zoya. A ton of 90 lacquers. This is when the sun came in. So I wore Humidity. I think I'm going to need new bottles of some of these soon because I wear them a lot. Humidity, which is her kind of orangey highlighter neon. I don't know what I was saying there. Humidity 90. Firefly, which is her yellow neon. So good. And then I wore Watermelon Juice, which is the pink neon with this flakies in it, the shredded flakes, which is part of the Smoothie Bar collection. So again, wearing a bright colour, but then also breaking it up with those flakes. So Watermelon Juice. And the one I'm wearing today is the 29th of July. I am wearing Fearlessly Alice by OPI. I wanted to drag out some of my older polishes from them. I touched on it in another video at some point that I filmed recently, where I realised that some of my swatches for my like full collections of OPI are quite old, but then I can't really do a video on it. For example, I have a video on this entire collection, I have a video on the Pirates of the Caribbean collection, I have a video on the Spider-Man collection, and now when I look back at those swatches, I feel like they need to be updated, but I would just be updating them for me because do you guys really need to see them again? Maybe you can let me know that in the comments. I can show them as I've rewear them, I guess, in these videos with the updated swatches. But anyway, I digress. I couldn't even re-swatch photo this because my nails are short. Just this nail, this ring finger is short. But it's just a really nice light blue, nice pop of colour. Also went with the outfit, I guess, pretty well today. So Fearlessly Alice by OPI. That is everything for the month of July. Thank you so much for being with me. What have I got planned video-wise for August? I'm not sure, to be honest. As I said, I've got to wait for my nails to grow. I have got a new brand sending me PR, so that'll be very exciting. So when that arrives, that will be an August video. We're more than likely going to start to see some autumn collections. I know the Zoya has just kind of teased what theirs is going to be, so I'm thinking we're going to see my new brand that I won't spoil. You'll see that soon. We'll probably see the Zoya's collection for autumn. I'm filming an empties video now, so that'll be the next video after this. And probably a life update, because I do it every 6 months, and it's probably been 6 months. I hope you're doing all like really well and safe. I feel like things are starting to turn more positive, and we can never talk about that again. Well, we will talk about it for the rest of our lives, but for now things seem to be going on a good like streak. Also, I hope you're enjoying the Olympics, because the Olympics are a big thing in like my family's life, so we are glued to the telly at the moment watching the Olympics. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.